Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to work, so I have to start driving. Right now it's 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, let's hope there's no traffic at this time. Look at this traffic. I was wrong. So even before 5 o'clock, I'm still getting stop traffic. Welcome to my world. Unbelievable. That took me an hour and a half. I made it to the parking lot and I am actually gonna sleep for a couple hours right now. So this is my sleeping situation right here. Yeah, so I'm in the Camel with the Tesla, and then I just put a Tesla mattress in the back. You see, this is how I sleep. Put my seats down. Lucky I'm short enough to just have enough leg room. I can stretch my legs right here. So I'm just gonna relax a little bit, and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, welcome back. That's a lot of ducks here. What would happen if President Trump really get rid of the federal income tax? I think all the working Americans that has an earned income, either W-2 or 1099, will be thrilled without having to pay federal income tax. Some people have lower income and they actually get tax refund at the end of the year. But the thing is that you have to, if you work a W-2 job, the company will withhold your tax for you. You're lending the government money throughout the year until the tax season, when you get your income tax back. So if we get rid of the federal income tax, we don't have any tax withholding anymore for the federal income tax, and all the money will just go into your pocket unless you have state income tax, right? So in California here, so state income tax is pretty brutal. Guys from Washington and Texas, right? Florida will be good states doesn't have that state income tax. Good for you guys. So from my perspective, I would love to get rid of the federal income tax under one condition. That's without compromising the national security, right? That's the only thing, right? Because we do need the federal funding for our military, federal agencies and whatnot to make things work in the country. So Trump said the tariffs can actually pay for all those things, and that's just a theory. I do want to see the real numbers, and to be honest, I'm a little bit worried because there are countries that want to bring us down for sure. So I think national defense is the biggest concern, as well as space wars. Right? But to be honest, to everyday citizens, without paying the federal income tax, it eliminates a lot of worries, right? All these years we've been just trying to play the game with the federal income tax. You gotta contribute to your 401k, traditional IRAs, and have real estate to just to pin down, or business expense to pin down your tax liability. All those tax rules and game rules will be eliminated, right? And to be honest, the tax system is not fair to the everyday working people anyways, in my opinion. Because for example, for W-2 income earners, right, we spend 40 plus hours in our job. Some people doesn't have the time or energy to start a business after the 40 hours of work. And they can't write any business expense off, right? And with the guys from the lower income, they probably don't have money left to contribute to IRAs or traditional 401ks and whatnot. And 95% of the time, you don't have a pension at your workplace. So guys like those, they have to pay tax. There's no way around it. I mean, well, they probably won't able to afford any real estate or assets like those kind of stuff. So I feel for them, you know. I was on food stamps, working like a really low paying job when I was in my 20s. I got nothing saved. And I had to pretty much pay tax. That's just like everybody else. And it burdens me, right? Because every time you get paid, you don't get to see the full payment of your hard work. You just have to take the tax, from the paycheck. And the government is holding it, I mean, it's very expensive to live in America. You have the rent or mortgage payment. That gone up like crazy, right? And then you have the utility bills went up, and interest went up, right? Home insurance, I heard people like having to pay like more than double for home insurance in California. That's insane. And then, yeah, if we can have a break from federal income tax, it'll be a relief to the citizens. It's just not only America that's suffering to some kind of depression. Like, people are not living happily because lots of debt, lots of bills to pay. I think everywhere around the world is struggling. Every country has their own struggle, right? China, I think in China, people been losing jobs. They graduate from the master programs or the PhD, coming out doing Ubers and deliveries. Just college students with master degrees, right? There's war in Ukraine. That's the even worse situation. Nowhere is safe in the world. I just hope that we'll just bring the price down in America, especially like the housing costs, right? That's the one thing that is really unfair, because there are a lot of people in America that has a lot of assets, and then there are even a bigger portion in the American population that has a lot of debt and they cannot afford to buy their own property, right? And it just sickens me that there are like foreign investors putting money in our real estate market and then just jack the price up, and then they rent to low income renters. That's just, I don't know. To be honest, I thought about going into investing in real estate, but the more I think about it, the more unethical I think it is. But real estate is something that to me is kind of unethical to touch that place. That people, it's a place for people to live, right? It shouldn't be trading like stocks. Because when I was working in a lower income jobs, I feel really hopeless when I was doing that, because the price, back in 9 years ago is already too high for me, and owning a property seems like something that can never happen to me, right? Now, even price now is bananas. it's way too expensive. I mean, like, even people make, you know, six figures nowadays couldn't afford houses in general. I mean, six figures right now in the US, like 100K, it's not that much anymore, to be honest. People are like living paycheck to paychecks at this point. So back to the topic of the video, if we can eliminate the federal income tax, you know, without compromising the national security, I think we should go for it. All right, guys, that's it for today. Let me know what you think about the federal income tax cut. Should we do it or should we not? All right. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.